I'm with Mazen Nasrawi from the Alliance Church in Jerusalem. Now, Mazen, what is the Alliance Church?
The Alliance Church is an evangelical church. The work of the Alliance started here since 1890, and it started to develop. It was really just a so long period of starting in the midst of the 80s, 1985, something like this. American couple came to Israel and they started some meetings, and through these meetings many believers came to the Lord. Most of them are leaders in the Alliance Church now, and we can considering a real start for the Alliance Evangelical Church from the mid-80s. So we are locating now in the Old City, and the ministry start growing since 2002. I joined the ministry 1999, but since 2002, when I joined the ministry on 1999, we had only the Old City location. But after this, since 2002, we started growing. We have now 3 churches, and we have 5 different ministries joining the church.
And how did you become a believer yourself personally?
I was 29 years old, and I heard some music. It was Easter time, and I followed the music. I'm a musician myself, and when I went inside, something started and really touched my heart. And I said, it wasn't so good music, but I knew that there's something different. I experienced it in that time. So I said, okay, I want to check this. And it took me 3 months of checking things and the things that they talked about. And many things happened during those 3 months. Funerals and meetings with people, and God put me in I met with some groups they were talking about the Bible. So all those things come together. I will not share the details, it's a long story. But after 3 months, again, something happened, and at the end I was in another meeting, and I felt the same calling that I felt on that Easter evening. And I said, okay, Lord, I know that you are the truth now, and I want to follow you. And immediately it was as if there was a curtain on my eyes. It's suddenly opened, and I start seeing things in a different eyes, seeing the Bible in different eyes, seeing people in a different eyes. And I said, wow, I was a Christian for 29 years old, but I realized at that moment that I was a Christian by name. I never met Jesus, and at that moment I really met him, and I started seeing things in a different way. And this is what really bring me to the ministry, because I had an empty life, and I said, this thing that happened to me, I want to share it with my friends and with the neighborhood that I'm living. So I start sharing about Jesus, and during sharing, I heard the call for the ministry.
Now, are there many needs for the Jerusalem church here today?
There's a lot of needs. One thing that our church is growing, and we are thinking of how we want to go outside the church and bless other people. So we are thinking of growing even in areas, start other meetings in different areas. We have challenges in finding a place. As you know, we are living in a Muslim area. It's a Muslim society, and we are living among other denominations, Christian denominations that evangelicals are not so accepted for them. Sadly, I'm saying that. So if we, for example, I'm saying we are trying to rent a house in Beit Sahur, and I go to 3 different people. They are Christian, And when they heard that I am from an evangelical church, they refused to give me their house. It's not because they don't like that a church work happened there, but it's because they knew that I'm evangelical Christians. It's the same here also in Jerusalem. If I want to go rent halls from some other churches or Christian people, I may be refused because I'm evangelical. And on the other side, as I said, we are living in a Muslim area. So if I want to go and make a Christmas event, if I go to a hall for a Muslim guy, he will say no. He's a Muslim. He will not allow a Christmas event. So this is some kind of challenges that we have. We have other challenges that we are growing in numbers, but as a Palestinian church, we are still as Palestinian evangelical church, we are still so limited in our finances, and we don't get a lot of help as a Palestinian church from the Western church outside. This is also one challenge. If we were a Messianic church, I know that they could have much more resources from the Western church than the Palestinian church. So the Palestinian church is really starting. I mean, it's sometimes we feel that we are ignored from the Western church. So this is another side of the challenge that we face. And also we are living in an area, it's with different cultures, Muslims, Christians, Jews. It is also a challenge. So this is some of our challenges as a church.
Now, do Jewish and Arab believers come together?
For me as a pastor, I'm meeting with Jewish pastors monthly for sometimes eating breakfast and sharing about the ministry and praying for one the other. On the congregational level, we are almost for 3 years. We are meeting with another Messianic church, Shemen Sasson Church, and we are doing a worship event at the end of the year, around the end of the year. We believe that it is so important because we know that we are one body of Christ. But even in those meetings, not all the Arab believers or the Jewish believers show up. We still need to grow a lot on this area. I mean, maybe as a pastor's level, it's more happening, but still not with the congregational's level. So we need to grow a lot on this area. Of course, we have a long time of history of Arabs and Jews, and we have this conflict between us on the land. But at the end, we know that we are family. We have one Father. Christ saved us both, and we need to find ways how to make our relations better.
And what sort of programs do you actually run here at the Alliance Church?
We run many programs for every age, let me say. We have programs for children. We have the Awana Club. We have programs for youth from 13 to 17. We have programs for adults from 19 and up. And we have small women meeting. Meeting for women in small ages and women in old ages. And we have a couples meeting, families meeting. We do summer camps. Maybe I like to share about our families meeting. We are gathering every month, and we are. It's not a Christian meeting. It's just a meeting open for everyone outside in the society, and we are meeting every month, and we're doing some programs, some talks, some games, food, and it was really very good to know our neighbors, to know our society better, and to be in a good relationship with the people that are around us. We do other ministries also than the ministry of the church. We have 5 ministries with the ministry of the church. One is the ALTI, is the Alliance Leadership Training Institute. It's for training our leaders. And we have the Table Ministry. It's a ministry for giving out Christian materials for people, anyone who wants. It's for free. Sometimes a guy called Rami, he just put a table in the street and giving Christian material for people. We want our people to know what is Christianity. We have also the Redeemer Praise Team. It's a team that God put on our hearts just to go to churches, encourage them to be in close relationship with the Lord. And as I said, I came to the Lord from such an evening. So I know that there's other people that God work in their life through music. So, and we have some work in the area of the West Bank. It's a social work. We have 2 projects, one for women and one for young adults. It's a social work, totally social work. We want the people to see the love of Christ through our things that we do among them. This is mainly what we are doing. Also, we have a new ministry started this year, 2013. It's giving out some food packages to people. So this is mainly what we are doing.
How healthy is the youth side of the church? Do they face many problems and difficulties here in Jerusalem?
Yes, mainly because there is not a lot going on the Arab side, let me say. Like there's not enough activities that youth can do, not enough of places that they can go and enjoy. As you know, youth need lots of facilities and programs. So on the Arab side, it is so limited. So you can find many youth that they go to coffee shops and just sitting there, sometimes smoking nargila and other thing. You can find them all the day on the Facebook, and really there's nothing that grabbing the youth, and there's a lot of emptiness in the life of the youth. And this is a big challenge, and it's a big challenge for us as a church. We hardly find for them places to go. Even in our program with the youth, there's not a lot around us happening. So we are trying to think more, and it's taking us a lot of time in thinking in programs for them. But it is a real challenge for the youth that they have emptiness in the Arab side, emptiness life.
And what's your prayer for the Jerusalem church?
Our prayer is inside the church. We are praying for the people to grow more in their commitment for the Lord, in their love, and in their commitment because when you love Jesus, it's a upside down relation, and it's also relation with the other. So to grow more in their relation with God, and to grow more in their love to the Palestinian people, and to go out showing this love as Jesus was walking in the street and showing the love of God. So this is our prayer for the church inside, and our prayer for the Palestinian people, that they will experience God love. I've been talking with a lot of people that they didn't experience Jesus, and a lot of people thinking that God is someone who wants to judge you, and as if God is waiting for the time that you are making a mistake, he will hit you. And that's not our God. Our God is It's saying in the Bible that He is love. His name is love. One of His names is love. So our prayer for them is to experience the God of love. If they experience the God of love, they will love God, they will worship God, they will have good ethics in their life, and they will love the other. And this is the most important thing, I think, that God wants to show us, to be in a good relation with the other and to be in a good relation with Him.
And what's your website for people who'd like to know more?
Our website is www.jeac.org. It's JEAC representing Jerusalem Evangelical Alliance Church. JEAC.org.
Well, Mazen, thank you very much.
Bless you.